to a brand new video on the channel, and today guys, you all chose for me to do an airsoft video. Now, I'm not going to be doing a battle, no. I'm just going to be teaching you guys what you're going to need if you guys start airsoft. Now, of course, airsoft is, for those who don't even know what the hell airsoft is, it's basically shooting at, it's like laser tag but with actual, not actual bullets, but like, you know, BBs. So basically BB guns, anything, you know, it's like, it's basically military roleplay but in real life. It's Call of Duty but without all that violence in the game. Now I sound like a fucking boomer saying that. But anyway guys, the first things that I want to mention is that if you guys are going to go get, you know, into the sport, you know, I call it a sport. I don't know, like there are some people that don't even call it a sport. It's basically a hobby for some people, but like, you know, people in airsoft, I mean, some people, like, they call it a sport, you know. It's more than just a hobby. It's like, to, you know, get exercise or something. So the first things that you're probably going to want to know is that this sport is not cheap, alright? Everything that I'm going to be showing you in this video, it's going to cost pretty expensive and everything. So, like, the guns, the equipment, it's not going to be cheap. Like, when you see the helmet, like the helmet, it's probably going to be for like 40 bucks on Amazon, and you're probably going to be like, that's cheap. But like when you just see all the equipment that you just put on it in your list, it's going to have a hefty price. So, and basically, there are some cheap equipment. Of course, you can search pretty well. Like if you search well, you're probably gonna find good equipment. So yeah. But without further ado, let's get into the equipment. So in this video, I'm getting dressed and everything. So like I'm going from the bottom to the top. Here you go. Alright, so the first equipment you're gonna need is the fatigues, the cargo pants, you know, everything. You're gonna need this. Now, why are you gonna need this? Now, basically, it's to, you know, it's just that it's better for movement and shit on the field. So, of course, you're not obligated to buy this. It's not a necessity. Of course, you can pretty much well go out in the field with jeans and everything. It's just that this kind of makes it look cooler. So, yeah. And here I am, guys. Here is how the fatigue looks on me. Now, of course, on this fatigue, you can basically adjust your wrist size and everything, you know. If you guys are wondering what this is for, like this pocket right here, so basically on an army fatigue, you can basically put like shin pads inside the fatigue, so you know you don't have to buy separate ones. It is going to cost more expensive than, you know, regular shin pads, but like, you know, normal shin pads can do, but it's just like, you know, it's less than a pain in the ass to just like put them in here, you know, it's easier. Now, the reason why my pants are kind of falling off right now is because this is too big. Now, it is totally okay as a skinny person myself, like, they're probably gonna, it's just normal that they're kind of falling off. Like, what you'll need is a tactical belt. Now, it has to be tactical because if you just put a normal belt like this one, like right here, you know, just like this, it doesn't matter if it's matching the same color, you're just gonna look ridiculous with this on the field. Like, to be honest, if my friend even saw me with, you know, a normal goddamn belt, he'll probably mock me for the rest of my life. So here is what a tactical belt looks like. A tactical belt basically has two hinges right here to, you know, undo the belt. So yeah, and here you go, guys. This is what the belt looks on me. You know, it matches perfectly the color. You know, if you can get it in black or some other color, it's just gonna look terrible. But hey, this is how it looks like on me. So the next thing that you're probably gonna want is a holster. Now, this holster is basically, I think it's 3D printed, I'm not too sure, but yeah, this is a Glock holster. It can hold a Glock 17, 19, and basically any Glock from 17 and up. Right here is my Glock 17, as you guys can see. It's not a pretty impressive Glock. It's just like, you know, one of those Glocks that, you know, that you're gonna have to do this every goddamn time that you want to shoot. It's not a pretty well done clean Glock, but hey, at least it's something. Now, a Glock normally on the internet, it's probably gonna cost you about $20. Maybe like I got this one for $20 because, you know, I like to be cheap. But there are Glocks that are probably gonna cost more than $100. So if you guys want a really good Glock, you'll never see a good Glock under $100. I can guarantee you that. So of course this holster works like this. There's a secure. I'm not too sure if you guys see that, but there's something right here that will lock it in place, and this button right here is what will open it. And since there's the secure thing, no one will be able to open it. So yep, this is what you're probably gonna want. Now a holster itself, it's probably gonna cost like, I'm not too sure. Here's a picture on Amazon if you guys want. Like, this is the cheapest one I found so far here in Amazon France. So yeah, a holster. I mean, if you guys want this specific holster, it's not gonna come in cheap. So yeah, I would rather much. I mean, it's better to have a good holster than like no holster, but hey. And here it is, guys. This is what the holster looks like on me. I'm not too sure if you guys will be able to see that, but yeah. Wait, let me just climb up a bit. I'm probably gonna kill myself. Like, yeah, this is what the holster looks like on me. You know, it's not. It's pretty. It looks pretty professional because I think this was meant to be. This was meant to be holding a real gun. So like, you know, I think that's why it was expensive in the first place. But yeah, that's how a holster looks like, and well, that's how, you know, that's how it works. But just to be specific, now I chose this holster also because you can fit it through the belt. So I highly recommend that you buy a holster that you can attach to your belt like this. Because, you know, it's just going to be easier, you know, than a holster, you know, specifically tied up that's always falling off, you know, while you're crawling or something. So yeah, I highly recommend buying this type of holster. You know, it's just better. Next thing that you will all want are shin pads, because these can basically just shin pads are mostly for comfort, because when you're just crawling like this or something like that, you're gonna have to put your knee on the ground, and you know, it could cause discomfort. Oh my god, fuck my English. Discomfort while you're on the battlefield. So it's mostly for comfort. It could protect you in some cases from injury or something. But yeah, these are basically protection and comfort. So I highly recommend you use shin pads. And also get shin pads with the same camo as your suits. I have the French army camo, of course, because, well, Frenchman right here. So yeah. So yeah, make sure to get, you know, like if you have a desert camo on, you know, use desert because it'll look prettier. If you have a multicam camo, you can use desert and maybe sometimes green. Depending on what you want, because I think multicam, I'm not too sure, I never tried multicam, but yeah, I highly recommend this. And yeah, guys, this is how the shin pads look on me. You know, they're just, you know, if you guys do not, like, I'm pretty sure most of you already do skateboarding, so like, I'm pretty sure y'all know what shin pads feel like, or maybe some of you do football, so like, you know, shin pads, you know, they're just there to protect, or something, you know. It's, yeah, you know, y'all already know what I'm talking about. Now, shin pads will probably cost you about maybe 20 bucks if you know, you want tactical shin pads, but Yeah, shin pads are shin pads. You can basically use normal shin pads. It's not gonna look pretty on your uniform. You're kind of gonna look like a clown, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's better than nothing, you know. So if you already have shin pads, you can either look like a clown on the field wearing, you know, a uniform and your airsoft, or you can, you know, have them tactical shin pads to, you know, look a bit more realistic, more like the SWAT or Foreign Legion or something. I don't know from which country you are, but anyway, there's the shin pad. Next thing that you're probably gonna want and you're probably gonna need is a bulletproof vest, of course, because like the person that goes into a fucking airsoft field without a bulletproof vest, he's a goner. Forget about it. No, but on a real note, yeah, you're probably gonna want a bulletproof vest. Yeah, mine's not the best bulletproof vest. I got it pretty cheap at like 50 bucks, but if you guys really want a pretty good bulletproof vest, it's probably gonna cost more than $100. Like, I already have a new bulletproof vest that's underway. It's gonna cost probably it costed me $222. So. I'm sorry, euros. No, I'm not from the US. And if, like, it's ridiculous that I'm saying that considering I'm wearing a US patch, but, like, I got this patch, my patch in the US, you know, I just said, you know what, screw it, it's gonna look good on my airsoft gear, so why not? But, yeah, I don't recommend this one because, you know, I kind of look like a clown, it looks cheap, you know, it just looks cheap, you know, it doesn't really do the job too well of protecting me, considering, you know, you guys can still shoot like on these bits. But yeah, like, and a bulletproof vest, you're gonna need it. All right, it's obligatory. Like, to be honest, there you go. So yeah, if you guys really want a good one, 122. If you guys want to be cheap and look like a clown, 50 bucks. Next thing that you guys really are going to need is probably a mask. Now, you can go into the airsoft field without a mask. Like, if you want to hurt yourself, go ahead. But, like, I don't have a mask myself, so, I'm kind of, like, I can't really talk shit about people that don't wear masks, considering I'm one of those people. But, yeah, I just wear this mask. Now, like, a mask like this, it's not obligatory, but it's highly suggested for the looks. As you can see right now, you know, you can wear it like this during the entire match. You're probably, you know, you're just gonna look sick in it. You know, it's gonna look cool. But it does a pretty good. It does, you know, it's just for looks. But if you guys really want something that protects you, this mask right here is probably gonna be good. Yeah. Now, something I didn't mention at all, but I should probably mention because, you know, it's like, this equipment is pretty important. You're going to need boots, all right? No questions asked. Why are you gonna need boots? Because, well, if you go into your normal shoes, you know, like your Nikes, your Jordans, like whatever, you're just gonna fuck them up, all right? They're not meant to be for, you know, warfare, you know, they're not meant to be for airsoft, alright? They're just meant to be for every day, alright? So never wear normal shoes for an airsoft match unless, you know, you're full on ready to just destroy them. Like, you know, just wear boots, guys, alright? Now, boots are probably gonna be, now, really cheap boots. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Here's a picture on Amazon. Like, I don't have pictures on Amazon on my screen right now, so I can't really tell. But, yeah, guys, if you guys search well, again, you're gonna find cheap boots. But it's just recommended, and it's probably needed. And here is what the boots look like. Wait, crap. I'm probably gonna kill myself. There you go. Alright, so another equipment that you're probably going to need, and is basically obligatory because someone that goes into an airsoft field without it, it's just a dumb move. is a helmet. Now, of course, the helmet, you can do thousands of modifications to it. It's like building a PC, but there you go. Of course, I have headphones on it because, you know, it offers more protection. You're not obligated to have headphones, but it will offer protection, and if you have a radio, even better, you can communicate in it. Yes, these things actually do work, as you can see right here, the buttons and shit. The way that you put on the headphones, it's pretty easy. So you have these two things right here. You can just undo them, and they're gonna pop right off, as you guys saw. The way you put them back, pretty easy. Same. You have this bit right here. I'm not too sure if you guys are gonna see that, but it has like this down slope to it. So and then there you go. Pops right in there. There you go. And boom, that is how you put on the AIRSOFT helmet. Now, of course, one thing I forgot to mention is that it's not obligatory, but I highly recommend you use a cover helmet, you know, to protect the helmet from bullets, because they are gonna harm. They're pretty much gonna harm the helmet. You know, like this shim pad right here. You know, right here. So yeah, guys, that is basically all the equipment that you're gonna need. All that you need left is glasses, of course, to protect your eyes. Right, boom, and last things, gloves. Now, why gloves? It's basically rather to protect the hands, because when from the moment that your hands are gonna get shot at, and you drop the airsoft gun, and if the airsoft gun breaks, it's not gonna be a pretty sight. Trust me. The sight of your airsoft gun being broken, it's gonna be terrible. Trust me. It is not gonna be a pretty sight. You're probably gonna be crying from the price that it costed, and yeah. So do make sure to wear gloves, because it'll protect your hands from dropping the airsoft gun. Last but not least, you're gonna need a gun, of course, because who goes into an airsoft field without a gun? And if you bring a knife, remember what they say, never bring a knife to a gunfight. So yeah. So to be more detailed with my gun is a famous F1. It holds 6mm caliber bullets in real life. Of course, this is far from being a real gun, as you guys can see. My charger is it has this wheel on it. It's basically like every airsoft will come with a beginner's charger, so you know it's easier just to like do this with it. It does load faster than a traditional one, but what the fuck? Oh, there we go. So yeah, guys, and of course I did do the modification of adding a grip on it. It's sometimes easier, but yeah, that is my famous F1. And of course, this gun, you can remove this bit to reveal this. Now, this is the accuracy rate on how the gun shoots, and yeah, that is basically the famous F1, the French gun. Of course, this is a French gun. The military reports that it's terrible sometimes for accuracy and shit, so that's why the French army is replacing their famous F1s with AHK 416s. So yeah, it's not it's not the best gun, but it's a gun, and it's a French one, my country's. So yeah, guys, that is basically gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed my airsoft gear showcase and my knowledge from airsoft that I've had recently to share with you guys. And yeah, so and guys, remember, this sport is expensive, so if you guys really want to do airsoft, you have to have the passion for it, because if you buy this gear and then be like, I don't have any friends to do airsoft with, like, you know, I don't want to go out with it, you know, it's, you know, you're just going to be wasting money for nothing, alright? So, make sure that you have a passion for this sport. Make sure that you don't waste money on the wrong things, because there's a lot of shit that is pretty shit for airsoft, so, yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching today's video. Please do make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on all my social medias. Of course, you don't have to, but I highly recommend it. Hey, I even have a photo of me with my airsoft gear on Instagram, so make sure to check it out if you guys want to. As I was saying, see you all in the next video.